Reason tells her that this can go on forever. If she turns her sword back and thrusts it down, the walls will fall away and Teritsa will be terribly pushed. So why? When she feels Teritsa's hand gently holding her right cheek. When what is clearly Teritsa's flesh and body appear before her, why does she thrust her sword upward and through the other girl's chest? Her emotions power her through the strike. Out of the corner of her eye, she sees a dark sharded glass drop from Teritsa's hand, her right arm having been brought back in reflex and pain. The lightning will shine glows, and soon rapidly, an art surreal, above and beyond reality. And a cry for life roars out, so consuming life in return. The shout pulses and vibrates through the earth, and also through Teritsa's body. Like that, the sun dies, and so too does the girl. As soon as it stabs through her, stabs within her body, the blade swallows her life, her blood and essence quickly filling the glass. And then the glass slowly begins to shatter and fade. In an instant, she is completely extinguished, and her body begins to fall. Quickly, without thinking, Kari takes the hand Teritsa placed on her cheek. In seconds, the other girl is quickly gone, leaving only a cold and silent form behind. Yet, warmth runs over Hikari's fingers as the sword of glass continues to break and disappear. In her other hand, she can feel the strength of Teritsa's grasp completely vanish. The girl's feet now reach the ground, and like that, only Hikari's wet and warm hand still supports her. Her eyes are closed now, her brows furrowed, and then is not. Like this, without peace, she is dead. And only now, with her own eyes wide and her own heart still beating, does Hikari understand this. She slowly pulls her left hand, and the girl's body begins to fall. She returns her hand to the lifeless body and holds the girl as her stare continues to widen. She squeezes the dead girl's hand tightly, and the two come down to their knees. With her hand against Teritsa's motionless chest, she feels warmth again, and brings her eyes to the wound that she made. She has wounded the earth and sky as well, but she finds it difficult to look anywhere other than that disfigured hole. As everywhere else around her has become flat, the strength she has put into her strike must have been immense. The scene has been leveled entirely. The sky has gone completely still. The cathedral is all but no more. Behind Teritsa, some fractured brick wall has flown out from the blast and fallen. Evidently, it was shielded and kept from disintegrating by the powerful girl's body. But still, the shield has been pierced. Stupidly, Kari brings her face near the other girl's and waits for a breath that will never come. She squeezes the dead hand tighter, and when it does not hold her back in return, she throws it down. She digs her nails into the front of the other girl's clothing, feeling something formless again. She looks and realizes that tears have begun to fall on her hand. And though she knows what had warmed it before, she had to have known. Seeing her own hand dyed in red and cut through by her own tears throws her suddenly into panic. She straightens her back in horror and then nearly falls backwards. Her face contorts and her lips tremble. She sobs, brings her clean hand to her face, and sobs more deeply. Now she falls, Teritsa coming down along with her. Hikari pulls her stained hand down to her dress, and the corpse leaning upon her collapses back instead against the cathedral's debris. Her own words echo inside of her head. Her own sardonic chastisement. You never had to do this. It isn't funny. The reality of everything has become so impossible to ignore. Leave your hand down all you want. The heat that burns through your skin isn't going to disappear like the sword. A girl is dead, and you are the one who took her life. You killed her. You knew how much she suffered. Did you really try to understand her? What will you do now? No, don't you understand? You can't just move on. You want to pick yourself up, continue your journey. This world already remembers everything that you did. What? Where's your sense of triumph? You won, didn't you? You are alive. Do you hate it? Didn't she? Does that justify it? Does that make things better? Justification? Is something wrong with you? Even now, you're only thinking about yourself. With this thought, her heart feels as if made of paper, all falling away. She grabs her own hand, but still cannot bring up her left hand. She cannot stop damning herself. Herself. And something lingers, telling her, is that anything new? Her first impression was that she wakened to the cloud of glass butterflies. How pleasant, she thought, that these figures can move as well. Where are the strings? She sat onto her knees, fixed her dress, and found that there were no strings, and these were not butterflies, glass shards flying on their own. Delightful, she felt, and so she said it. The glass reflected another world than the one in water surrounding her. In it, she could see reflections of seas, cities, fires, lights. She rose her hand to scatter them and laughed in joy. I didn't know these pieces of glass had a name, Arcaea. To tell the truth, they were so beautiful to me that it didn't matter the name. I entertained myself by touching them, swirling them, watching them. That was enough, no? No. And you knew it all the while. Maybe you almost saw it once as well. But it's impossible for people to truly change. That, too, is something that you always knew. The curtain will not draw too close. This never ends. There's no meaning to be found here, like you wanted. Just another crying girl, alone in a world of the dead. At least there is one truth you can take comfort in, one fact irrefutable, now etched into you with the blood of the one girl who had been so near to taking you out of it. Yes. It was paradise.